Craig.
I know.
Craig Nation.
Greg. Welcome back, guys. This is Spectated.
Craig Nation. Post up. Post up.
Greg Nation. Bro, did you see all the news with basketball, though?
Yeah, a lot of big things. Kyrie re-signed. CP Warriors.
Catch Luka going to the Heat.
You see Dames wants to go there?
Yeah. And the Sixers and the Nets and the Clippers.
Yeah. What the?
It's goofy.
Yeah, it is quite goofy. It's what else was the Bulls? They dropped Pat Bev, signed Javon Carter, who was the Bucks. One of their when
they also officially re-signed Vooch and Andre.
Yeah, and Kobe White.
And Kobe White.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, there's been talks that we could be part of the three-way trade for Dame. So, like, we wouldn't get Dame. It would be like Heat get Dame, we give DeRozan to the Heat, and in return we get... Oh, who do we get? We get, like, Caleb Martin. I think we get, like, Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent, and something else.
And your mom?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's not bad for DeRozan. Like, that's not bad. Get, like, three decent players. Like, that's not bad.
That's true.
But we'll see. Yeah,
Lonzo, though. Something about them requesting to put him on, like, medical or whatever.
Well, they just applied for the NBA, like, 10 mil, like, forgiveness, basically. Like, to get 10 mil of their payroll back for this year.
Because he's out for another full season, at least.
Full season. Yep.
This poor guy's career just got ruined.
Yep.
By one injury.
Yep. Career just over.
Why couldn't it have been someone who I hate? Like, you know, why couldn't it have been Embiid?
Yeah, Embiid with the career-ending injury.
Let's give Jokic a career-ending injury just so he can have more time with his horses, you know?
True. He could horse race more.
I don't think he'd mind that much.
Yeah.
He'd get to horse race more.
Yeah, he'd be like, awesome, don't have to go to work today.
How are you feeling about your injury? Good. I don't have to work.
Yeah. I don't have to work right now. It's like time off.
So goofy, dude. It's so goofy.
Jokic is a little goofster. For sure.
He's one of the people I'd love to hang out with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure.
I think the athlete I'd want to hang out with the most, though. Ooh. Who is the athlete I'd want to hang out with the most? Joe Burrow and Josh Allen would be fun to hang out with.
Giannis, my boy.
You can't act like Joe Burrow and Josh Allen wouldn't be a great friend group to be part of.
I don't know about Josh Allen. Joe Burrow, yeah.
Josh Allen is super funny, dude.
He's funny, but, like, I just don't know if he's a good dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I could be a bro with him. Joe Burrow, I feel like I could be a bro with.
What's his name? I think it's Jamal Williams, he's a Saints now, but he was the Lions running back who loves anime and Pokemon, and he'll only talk about it during press conferences. And during, like, the things, like, on the bottom where the people say their name and what college they go to, he had a Naruto headband on. He was like, Jamal Swift, leader of the Legion of the Den.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. They'd be fun to hang out with. The Kelsey brothers would also be a ton of fun to hang out with.
They would be chill.
Speaking of, I just remembered this because Chiefs. Did you see the like Warriors versus Chiefs golf thing?
No, what is that?
So Patrick Mahomes and I think it was Travis Kelce, they played golf against Clay and Steph.
Oh, that's funny.
And kind of like how Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers were on a team against Pat and Josh Allen last year. This year it's that. And it was really close. It went down to the wire, and then like Pat won for him and Travis. And he was in a cart. He's like, I just make fun television. I don't win blowouts. I keep it down to the. I'm like, he's self-aware.
He keeps that shit. He's entertainment pilled.
He wants to keep people watching in suspense.
Yep. He throws for content. He's literally throwing for content.
I feel like Pat Mahomes would be fun to hang out with too, but you'd have to worry about his wife and his brother, though. You know what I mean? He's the person in the friend group that you never go to his house to hang out. Yeah. Today's episode, we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, we're just gonna be talking.
Eating some chicken and a biscuit.
Yeah, we're just gonna be chatting it up.
Yeah, we're gonna be reading from the Am I the Asshole subreddit?
Yeah.
Which, for the 5 people on Earth who don't know what that is, it's just a community of people that basically tell these stories, that things that they did, and they ask.
I think it's working for me again.
Oh, sweet. And they're just asking, like, am I in the wrong for it, basically?
Yeah, you're basically supposed to say, is the poster the asshole or not in the situation that they describe?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I found an interesting first one to kick things off.
Okay. Give me 1 second and then go ahead. I want to see, because there's a way to sort by controversial, but I have to do it on the phone.
Yeah, I don't know. So there should be a ... thing, or sorry. So where it says hot posts, do hot posts, like, and there should be a little arrow, and then there's hot, new, top, controversial, and rising.
Yeah, on the phone, not on the computer. That's what I'm saying, not on the computer. That's fine. But the phone one's still broken, so you can go ahead.
Okay. Alright, so. Let me get into it. I had a long day at work, so let's do this.
Yeah.
It was brutal. I was in the pharmacy. It sucked. Alright. Am I the asshole for leaving my sister's wedding early because she kept my husband out of it? Oh, this is the wrong one. Okay, hold on. There it is. Am I the asshole for begging my girlfriend to uphold a sexist tradition just so she can make a good first impression?
Okay, explain.
Alright, that's an interesting title. Alright. I have a big family that's incredibly close. We all have big family dinners every few months where we all meet at my great-grandfather's estate and eat together. Typically, how this works is that the women go cook for the time that they're there and the men don't. Which I am fully aware that's sexist as hell. That being said, I'm one of the youngest people in the family, and my protest means literally nothing. Some of the women choose not to cook, however, this is usually met with a level of ostracizing. The women who don't cook are lives and long-term girlfriends. Oh, I think he meant wives. Or wives and long-term girlfriends. So they already have a good family relationship doctored in. When I have seen new partners not cook, it's gone bad. Like completely ostracized, not speaking, cattiness, rudeness, etc. This dinner will be in 2 weeks. My girlfriend was asked if she would attend. Initially, she said yes, which is great. I want her to meet everyone and for everyone to get used to her being around. But when I explained to her the tradition, she was understandably bothered. I told her that I understood where she was coming from. However, it was best for everyone if she just played along. I told her this isn't a permanent thing, and that I am only asking her to do this so she can avoid bad treatment from the rest of the family. This was her first impression, and I don't think it's best if we cause waves. She told me that it's unacceptable, and if she has to do that she's not going to be going. I've tried to find a compromise with her on this, but she won't budge, and she's pissed at me. She told me that if I think it's acceptable to make her do this, I'm just as bad as everyone else. Well, my point is that she needs to make a good first impression. Am I the asshole?
Yeah. Yeah, you're the asshole.
Yeah, okay. Here's my thing. The family's the big assholes, right? They're the biggest assholes.
Obviously, yeah.
However,
but this guy is definitely playing into it.
Exactly. Like, if he explained the situation, and he's like,
it's up to you.
You'd be expected to do this, or else you'd be ostracized. Do you want to go? And she's like, no. And he's like, all right. Yeah. You don't have to meet them this way. You can meet them another way at another time. Like, you can literally meet all of them at different times.
Exactly.
Like, it's not like you have to meet them there.
Yeah, it's like it feels like he's just trying to do what's convenient for him. You know what I mean? It's just easier if they're all grouped together, she meets them here and she just plays along. Like, that's just easy for him, but like that's not the right thing to do. You know?
Yeah, it's really bothersome because it's like, even if he doesn't have that mental philosophy that like, oh, women belong in the kitchen, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they need to cook and clean. It's
still subtly there. It's still subtly there where it's like to the point where it's like he's not even that upset about it.
Yeah. It's definitely a gross thing. It's not like, I don't think it belongs in the like, am I the devil? Because like the am I the devil, it's like you're definitely a bad person.
Yeah.
I don't think it belongs in there because it's not like super, super bad thing to do, but like, you're definitely being a dick.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, that was a dick move.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think it's something that's like, oh, end the relationship over, but like, it's something that like, dude, it's kind of like a dude really type of am I the asshole.
Exactly, yeah.
Looking at some of these.
Yeah, what are some comments? Is it mostly you're the asshole?
Yeah, your top one is you're the asshole. Quote, why won't my girlfriend abandon her sense of self-respect so that she can establish herself as a subservient woman tool so that my sexist family won't mentally and verbally abuse her? She just doesn't get it, end quote. Yeah, that basically wraps it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is my girlfriend mad that my family expects her to cook for them after inviting her to the dinner as a guest?
Oh.
Wait, hold on! I didn't even think of that part.
Yeah.
You're the guest, now cook for us.
Yeah.
I didn't even think, I was too busy thinking of the gender roles and expectations there, not even...
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, bro, this is the first time this person's coming over. It's not even like, she's not even part of the family. She's just meeting people. So why would she get ostracized for literally not cooking? Like, y'all are supposed to be the ones trying to make the good impression.
You're the host, exactly.
Yeah. Like, you are the host. Yeah, that's literally like, I'm inviting somebody to my house, and then I'm like, yo, you have to cook for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's wild.
Yeah, I'm seeing very few...
Yeah, if the boyfriend is just, like, not budging on that, I think that's a serious enough red flag to end it. Like,
yeah, he's saying he's tried to compromise with her, but it sounds
like there's no compromise. It's literally just like, if she doesn't want to do it, she's not going to, like, you know what I mean? There's no compromise there.
Yeah, honestly, if I was in the shoes of this guy, I would have been like, it's unacceptable of my family, I know. I've talked to them, they won't listen. If you don't want to go because that expectation will be on you.
Yeah, like, we're not going to go.
You're not, like, you don't have to go. I will probably go because it's my family, but I will not make you go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then be like, there's plenty of other opportunities that you'll be able to meet them individually.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Which might be a little bit more uncomfortable for you because it's more personal and like one-on-one. But that expectation won't be on you.
Yeah.
It's like it's not like, oh, if you don't go to this meeting, if you don't go to this dinner, you'll never meet my family ever.
Yeah. And they're just gonna hate you. If you don't cook for us, they're just gonna hate you.
Cook me food.
Yeah. Cook me food.
I'm gonna come to your house when I come home and be like, why didn't you cook my food?
Nah, you are the one. If you're
coming
to
I have to
house,
cook you. Oh wait, my bad.
Yeah,
I gotta come to your house. I have to cook you food.
Yeah, you have to pull up to my house and then cook me food.
All right, I'll boil some water and I'll throw Kenobi in there.
That would be nice. Devil, he's right here.
He'd be feeding you for a while. That boy is fat.
Yeah, he's getting big. All right, I got one too.
All right.
Okay. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Am I the asshole for skipping Christmas with my parents since they won't treat me like an adult? And it's tagged everyone sucks. So I'm guessing there's going to be a doozy.
Okay.
Okay, so it says, I, female 27, have been with my boyfriend, male 33, for almost 2 years now. We will be getting married eventually, but it's not a priority. My mom won't let us share a bed if we come to see them for any reason. When we came over this last summer, my boyfriend suggested renting a hotel so we could have privacy and a comfortable bed. It drove my mom nuts that we bypassed her little rules. She wouldn't drop it the entire time we were there. She made me promise not to do that again. My boyfriend's mom and dad are retired to Mexico and they're really chill, so we made plans to come visit them over Christmas. They're not Christian, so they don't really care when they see their son with regards to religious holidays. We didn't tell my parents we weren't coming. My mom asked me at Thanksgiving if I was going to hold to my promise not to stay at a hotel over Christmas. I answered truthfully that I would not stay at a hotel. I'm sitting here on the balcony of my future in-laws' condo, looking at the Caribbean, waiting for sunrise and enjoying the peace and quiet. I made the mistake of going online yesterday, and I saw a bunch of posts from my mom and my sisters about how I was a jerk for lying to them about my plans. I may have been a little tipsy last night because I decided to respond. I said that it was ridiculous of them to try and tell me I couldn't share a room with my boyfriend, that I was keeping my promise by not staying in a hotel when we were there, and that if they planned on putting everything on Facebook, I would be avoiding all visits for the foreseeable future. They took down their posts when people started crapping on them for trying to control me, but some people did agree with them. Now they are texting me and calling me saying I was the asshole for making them look bad. I asked them if they were trying to make me look good with their posts. They stopped for a while, but there were more texts and voicemail this morning. I'm kind of liking the idea of skipping out on the drama from now on, but I miss my dad and he is blameless in this.
Your dad's the asshole.
That is it.
Your dad's the asshole. He's blameless in this.
Yeah. But it's like... I think not the asshole. Because it's like, if you want to sleep with your partner, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think somebody should really tell you no. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like in their house, sure. But it's like, they're just going to stay at a hotel. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, I understand enforcing that in your house. It's still lame, but like I can get that, I guess, you know? Like it's your house.
Mm-hmm.
And if that makes you uncomfortable, then that's what it is. But it's like if they're literally getting a hotel, it's like it's just not even in your face.
I've slept with significant others in hotels, like with my parents in the same like hotel room.
Yeah, like it's just
it's not that big of a deal, you know. So like thinking that it's a big deal that your child is in, not even like sleeping with, is in having sex. Obviously, that'd be weird. That'd be weird.
I mean, it's like it's obviously they're just like a super Christian thing. You know what I mean? Like it's obviously that. It's just like some weird shit like that. But it's like
from my
And that's
personal
that's what I'm saying. Where it's like, I get it if it's in your own house, because if it's like they're Christian and they want their Christian household, like I understand not wanting that in their house. But it's like dogs, like they're doing this at home. Who cares if they're doing it at a hotel?
yeah.
Like, do they realize that?
I thought it was like just kind of micromanagey and annoying. But as soon as I saw that they like tried to kind of publicly embarrass the poster or
Well,
whatever.
I got something to say about that too. So, I think why it's tagged "Everyone Sucks" is because I think the OP is actually kind of the asshole too, because she didn't inform her family about the plans. You know what I mean? I think that's definitely an asshole move.
Yeah, but it's not really her job. She doesn't need to.
Yeah, but it's like, if that's the expectation, right? Like, if you go to somebody's house every year for Christmas, you know what I mean? If you go there every year for Christmas, and then just randomly one year you don't go, even though you never said anything, that would be weird. And I would think you're the asshole. Like, a little bit of an asshole, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's what I'm saying, where I think the OP is a little bit asshole, because it's like, at that Thanksgiving, when her mom asks, "Are you staying in a hotel this year?" that's clearly implying that she's gonna come, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
If
will
she
not
says
be
no,
staying in a hotel.
yeah, like, I'm not gonna be staying in a hotel, it's like, well,
Which, that's
then
not a
she thinks-
lie, because she didn't stay in a
Yeah,
hotel.
that's what I'm saying. It's not a lie, but it is essentially like
Yeah.
a lie. It's withholding information. That's what I'm saying. That makes her kind of the asshole too.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like, I mean, obviously, like, the situation itself, she's not the asshole, but I do think she handled it a little bit immaturely as well.
Yeah, I agree. What she did, they were more assholes. She was just kind of immature.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I think they're definitely more in the wrong than she was.
I agree.
Alright.
You got one.
I didn't read this one, I only read the title.
Okay.
The title captured me.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the asshole for telling a pregnant woman to sit on the ground instead of giving her my seat?
Sure.
You see what I mean?
Sure.
So I was like, I gotta read this. Alright. My nephews both graduated from high school this morning, and I wanted to sit up front, so I camped out a bit in front of the entrance. I brought my folding camping chair and my headphones.
What was it on? Sorry, what was it on? Like, where is he at?
Huh?
Where's he at?
I don't know.
Like, he's on a train?
I don't know. I'm getting into it. In front. Okay, so I wanted to sit up front. I'm not sure what they're saying here.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a.
It's fine. Just say it. Just go at it again.
Okay. So, my nephews both graduated from high school this morning, and I wanted to sit up front, so I camped out a bit in front of the entrance of the high school, I think. I brought my folding camping chair and my headphones to listen to my show. About 40 minutes before the school could let us inside, yeah, it's in front of the school, a pregnant woman got next to me since somebody let her in line, I assume her partner. She asked me within 5 minutes, politely admittedly, if she could have my chair because she was going to have trouble standing the whole time. I said, no, sorry, I need it more, and then in parentheses, bad feet and knees, and I went back to my things. She asked me again within 2 minutes, and the answer was the same. However, she got a little mad at me and said she was going to be struggling the whole time, and I asked her partner to tell me. Asked her partner to tell me. He asked me himself, politely, and I again responded, sorry, but I need it more, and suggested that she could wait in her car or just sit on the ground. At this point, the husband directly called me an asshole, but let me alone.
Damn. Yeah. This dude's not the asshole. Low key.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
kind
he's
of
the
what the
asshole.
consensus is.
Because it's like, bro, it's not his fault that this girl got knocked up. It's not his fault.
True.
It's not his fault she's pregnant. Like, why does her lack of preparedness um, like mess with it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like he brought his chair for his things so that he could be comfy and not in pain. So it's like, just because you didn't prepare, it shouldn't penalize him. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I think he's like
exactly.
not the asshole.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
agree.
sure, maybe it's not the nice thing to do. You know, the nice thing to do would be give up your seat, but like at the end, he's not the asshole for not doing it. You know what I mean? Like he
It
didn't have to.
it's not obligation to give up your
Exactly.
things.
Like she's being the asshole for just basically being like, I'm pregnant, I deserve special treatment.
That the way I feel about it is kind of like if I went to a drive-through and I knocked on a person in front of me's car window and I was like, "Can you pay for my meal? I'm broke."
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Or
like
it's like that's
the
not my
nice thing
fault,
to
bro.
do is a pay it forward chain. Like, yeah, that's a nice thing to do, but it is not an
Sure.
obligation.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it, I don't know. I feel like a lot of pregnant women though kind of get the impression that people owe them things because they're pregnant.
Yeah, exactly. That's
And
what
it's
I'm
like
saying.
it's
Like they
not my
deserve
fault
special.
that you have a literal parasite inside of your uterus.
Yeah, the only place I would be like, yeah, is on like public transport because usually it does specifically say
Mm-hmm.
like the front seats on a bus are for handicapped and pregnant people,
Mm-hmm.
like disabled and pregnant people. It does specifically say that. So in that situation, I'm like, yeah, if you have bad knees, like it doesn't matter. You should give that person your seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because it's like this is public transport and specifically outlined, but it's like this is the dude's personal lawn chair. It's kind of weird to give that up. You know what I mean? To a stranger. It's
Yeah,
kind
it
of
is.
weird to let a stranger sit in your own like personal little chair. That's so weird.
Yeah, and then the fact that this this girl thought that like if I ask my significant other, maybe the answer will change. To ask for like if I ask my significant other to ask for me, the answer might change. It's like no, you were told 3 times now. No,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
like yeah, that's kind of annoying. It's like at that point, I think they're kind of being assholes because it's like get the hint. Like if the person says
Yeah.
like they waited 3 times until the third time to recommend getting in their car or sitting
Yeah.
on the ground.
Yeah.
It's not like he was like, no, sit on the ground.
Yeah. He's not like you can just sit on the ground. He's like you can go sit on your car or sit on the ground, but it's like
Exactly.
I can't help you. Like I can't help you. You got to figure this out yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you're not the asshole for that. It's like
You're not the asshole, OP. It's
you're
okay.
not obligated to help that person. You know what I mean?
Obligated kindness.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta bring up your social credit.
Hmm.
Right, do you have one?
Yeah, this one I have no idea. It's really short, but it's tagged that the person's the asshole. I want to see this. Okay, am I the asshole for eating my cupcake outside?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, hold up. Yeah, hold up. Let me get into it. Okay. I have a 10-year-old daughter who loves frosting. Every week I buy cupcakes for me, my wife, and her, and she always eats my frosting. These past few weeks I decided to eat my cupcake before going inside. She asked me where my cupcake is, and I told her I don't like cupcakes anymore, so I only bought 2. It worked for a while, but last night when I was enjoying my cupcake before going inside, she caught me and ran to tell her mom to tell her how much of a terrible dad I am to steal her frostings for weeks. She is sulking, and my wife thinks I'm the asshole and I'm acting childish and should have just let her have it. But it's easy for her to say when she has never given up her frosting. Am I the asshole?
No.
I don't know, man.
I think it's kind of funny.
I think he's the asshole, low key.
Why?
So the consensus is that he's the asshole. But I like this, right? It's like he's not the asshole for eating his cupcakes outside. He is the asshole because he failed to teach his kid that she can't always get what she wants or that she isn't entitled to your frosting. That is your cupcake, frosting and all. She has her own, and that's all she's allowed to have. And, like, he's not explaining that. Like, he's basically being a pushover, and he's too much of a bitch to parent his own daughter.
But that's not him being an asshole. That's him being a bitch.
Yeah, but it's also, I think, being an asshole just straight up lie to her. Saying, like, I don't like cupcakes anymore. Like, I don't like cupcakes anymore. Like, you are lying. I don't think you can lie and not be an asshole. Like, I think lying is just a bad thing. You know what I mean?
Don't you lie, like, all the time?
Never. Never in my life.
Yeah, as you have a shit-eating brain.
Never in my life have I lied. Ever. 90% of my jokes are not lie-based.
Crash did not commit 9/11.
Exactly. He just did not do it.
I mean, I can kind of see, like...
I'm leaning asshole.
But it's definitely, it's small asshole. He's not gaping.
It's not huge. It's more so that he's doing a bad parenting job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
You definitely could have taught, like, just because I give you my frosting once in a while doesn't mean you always get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's still mine. It's basically, it falls in line with the pregnant one. The pregnant lady. Like, just because it's nice doesn't mean I'm obligated to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still leaning asshole.
I think so too. I think you might have changed my mind.
It's like just be a better parent. Don't be a bitch. Don't lie. Like, just be like, I want my frosting, kid. Shut up.
And then beat the shit out of your kid.
Yeah, exactly. Like, whip out the fucking belt. If she touches your frosting, pop.
That is not the asshole. Frosting is worth it.
True.
Alright.
What you got?
Am I the asshole for locking my girlfriend inside for her own good?
Okay.
Again, I didn't read that. This is long, too. Oh, there's an edit. I see why it's so long.
Okay.
So, the poster is 22 male. So my girlfriend, 21 female, has a bit of wanderlust. I'm almost positive she has some form of ADHD because she is incredibly forgetful and at times careless. She'll do things like leave her purses, books, phone, and at times keys in the car. Boil an egg on the stove only to remember once the water is completely evaporated and is burning, as well as other appliance-related problems. She always talks about how she'll get around to getting diagnosed and medicated, but she never does. Apparently, she's been like this her whole life. Anyways, recently we moved in together, a house that belonged to my grandmother, but we both pay utilities, tax, and bills. And it's been great except for these little problems. The major point of contention right now is that she will at times leave through the back door in the middle of the night on walks, quote-unquote walks, and be gone for hours. We've had disagreements about this multiple times in the past, where I've told her that her walks are dangerous and they make me uncomfortable. She'll leave around 1 to 2 in the morning to walk around the rural neighborhood for hours at a time, sometimes when her phone is on low battery. I have no idea why she does this. She's told me that it's quote-unquote exercise, and she enjoys the solitude, and it makes me uncomfortable. But it makes me uncomfortable as fuck. I wonder about what could happen in the middle of the night with no one around, and she doesn't appreciate me coming with her too much. Worse yet, she will leave the back door unlocked because she still hasn't gotten her own set of house keys. So it's up to me to readmit my wayward girlfriend every few nights. I've decided to draw my line. I refuse to unlock the back door, and I've had it locked from both ends, so she's forced to use the front door for her trips. Now she won't even dare leave the front door unlocked to go gallivanting into the night. So I'm good on that end. The only thing is that she's gotten incredibly frustrated at me and calls me a controlling asshole and hasn't been talking to me. I don't think I am when she refuses to behave like a literal sensible adult. So yeah, am I the asshole? I find it ridiculous because she could simply go out and get her own pair of keys to thwart me, but she's the type that can't have too many errands on her mind. She will list She'll have a list of 5 and then feel too overwhelmed and tapped out for completing one. I love her, but she is insane. And then there's a long edit, but I can get into that later if we need to.
My first impressions, he's the asshole.
Yeah.
Like, your girlfriend clearly has some type of depression or mental issues, and instead of trying to help her and be supportive, you are just making it worse. And basically saying, like, the way you're acting and the way you're feeling is wrong. And that is the literal opposite of what you want to do for somebody in that situation. That's my initial thoughts.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely understand that he doesn't think that she might not be safe.
Yeah.
And that he'd rather be with her, and she says no to that. So it's like, figure out what part of it that she likes. Like, if she likes, like, the atmosphere, tell her to drive. Like, be like, why don't you just drive around? It's safer. You can still, look around and stuff. And if it is the walking aspect, get a treadmill or an elliptical or something.
Yeah. But I mean, like, at the end of the day, too, it's like, if she wants to walk at night, like, it's just what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But again, it's like, you need to just express your feelings about that and not just be like, you're banned. You know what I mean?
No!
Just, like, yank that up. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's just like, I'm just going to lock you away. When it's like, in reality, you should explain that to her. Like, this makes me feel anxious because, I care about you and I don't want you to be unsafe. Like, he could explain that. He can explain, like, I think that a lot of what you're feeling is a result of some form of, like, depression or something, or, like, you might want to, like, we can go talk to a therapist or something, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he didn't offer anything to actually help at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely the asshole.
The edit says, a lot of people are questioning why I didn't issue her a key immediately in a landlord-esque sense. Well, she's not my tenant. It's more like she came over so much that it's devolved into her living with me. She has problems with her parents, so she decided to make my place her main residence, and we've been chilling like that. She offered to pay for utilities and things, but to be honest, I wouldn't have minded either way. So finally, picking up an extra set of keys was on our to-do list, and she insisted that she could handle. Still, I feel like I was a bit assholey in how I chose to handle this. Her possible ADHD is a big issue for her, and I've employed a hands-off approach in order to leave her agency. But since it's come to this, it's obviously not working. We're definitely going to figure things... we're definitely going to figure out other ways to work through this, including helping her make appointments and finally start the process on her diagnosis. She's also suggesting sharing her location when she goes for walks and informing me before she leaves each time. Looking into electronic locks, and we're going to get copies of the keys later today. Also, no, she does not have a secret lover that she goes hitchhiking to rendezvous with each night. Some comments from my girlfriend. I am not a cat. What? Not a cat. Alright.
Not a cat. That is very cat-like behavior.
True.
Yeah, see, that's a good ending, though.
Yeah, they've kind of worked around it, but like...
That's what I'm saying. I think he realized...
Also, like,
he realized that he needed to be more supportive.
It's like, bro, just, like, ask her to leave her location on in the first place, and, like, it's your place. Get her a key if you're that worried about it.
Yeah, it's like, get her a key, have her text location. It's like, have her check in every 20, 30 minutes, Yeah. It's like, if she's just out walking, it's as easy as saying, like, I'm still safe every 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then having her location on so that if she doesn't check in, you can, ask, like, hello? And if she doesn't answer, well, guess what? You have the location on. You can go check what's up.
Yeah, exactly.
like, yeah, he just needed to be more supportive, and there was definitely a very easy solution to most of his worries.
Yeah, I agree.
Kind of being a dick about it, like he just didn't want to do it, but good ending.
Yeah, I agree. He definitely fixed things a bit.
He brought it around. Yeah, I got one. I think this guy's definitely the asshole. I kind of skimmed it, but I'll say it anyway. Okay, am I the asshole for accidentally ruining my girlfriend's career? It says
what?
Accidentally in the title, but hold up. Yeah, for ruining her career. Hi everyone, I'm in a tough spot right now, and I'm not sure if I'm the asshole or not. My girlfriend, 27F, we'll call her Sarah, and I, 26 male, have been together for 3 years. She's always been passionate about her job as a teacher and has worked really hard to build up her career. However, a few weeks ago, I accidentally stumbled upon some photos of Sarah on Instagram that I had never seen before. They were pictures of her in some very revealing clothing, and some of them were even nude. I was shocked and confronted her about it, and she told me that she used to be a lingerie model before becoming a teacher. She said she stopped doing it because she didn't want it to affect her career, and she thought I knew about it already. I didn't know how to react at first, but eventually I told a few of my friends about it. One of my friends is a gossip and ended up telling someone who works at the school where Sarah teaches. Long story short, the photos somehow got into the hands of the school board, and Sarah was fired for unprofessional behavior. Sarah is devastated and blames me for ruining her career. She says that I should have kept my mouth shut and that I betrayed her trust. I feel terrible about what happened, but I didn't know that it would lead to this. Am I the asshole for accidentally ruining her career? Yes. Yes.
Okay, like, I think first thing is like, bro, if your significant other has pictures of of them in like their underwear, why would you tell your friends? Because I would not trust my friends to be like, I'm gonna go find those.
And clearly they did.
Exactly.
Clearly they did.
It's like first thing is,
nah.
I mean,
it's like, nah, if my friends do that, like, you're not my friend. I'm sorry. Like, you're not.
Like seriously, how I don't know, man. Like, I would never be like, yo, my girl has pictures of her in lingerie on the internet.
Yeah, has nudes on the internet. Like, what?
Because I fucking know one of you dickheads is gonna send that to me constantly. Be like, look what I found. Like, it's like, dude.
And then at the end of the day, it's like, why are you even that bothered by it? Like, clearly she was modeling in college to make ends meet while she was pursuing her passion of being a teacher. You know what I mean? It's like if she's like a stripper or like prostituting, that's kind of different. But this is like, or like a porn actress. You know what I mean?
I would be more so bothered that it's something that's kept from me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I do think that him not knowing about it is definitely her withholding stuff.
Yeah.
That she shouldn't have withheld after this amount of time.
And I know the excuse would be like, oh, well, I didn't want it to like ruin our relationship or anything. But it's like, that's kind of...
Yeah, it's something that should be brought up, I think.
I don't want to ruin my chances. It's like, well, you're lying then.
Yeah. Yeah. I do think... Yeah, so I don't think she's entirely innocent. Like, I think that...
Clearly.
That is something that he should have known about, but he is definitely the asshole because he handled that situation awfully.
Oh, yeah.
Awfully. And then lost her job. And I think she is pretty in the right for blaming him for that.
And now, it said she was a teacher, right?
Yeah.
If those are middle or high school students, they're going to figure out why she got fired, and then they're probably going to look too.
Yeah.
It's like, you started a cycle of people looking at your significant other half naked, dude. Why?
Yeah. And it's like, he literally said, he's like, I told it to some of my friends, and one of them is a gossip. Like, if you know this guy's... Yeah. If you know he's a gossip, why are you telling him stuff like that? literally stuff that can ruin your girlfriend's career, and did. Like, Jesus.
And your relationship. Her career, your relationship.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Her
She's
career
just
in the
gonna resent
future.
it forever.
It might be hard for her to get a job now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's... God. So stupid. Alright, let's see what we got here. Am I the asshole for telling my male friend that he's a creep? Let's see what this says. Alright. Oh no, I dropped my chicken in a biscuit. No! Alright. My girlfriends and I always kiss each other on the lips and on the cheeks when we greet one another. We greet one another, part, celebrate, or simply hang out. It's been completely normal for us, and up to yesterday, no one has really said anything weird about it. But yesterday, one of my male friends, more like acquaintances really, saw me and my girlfriend kiss, and he jokingly said, "Aw, you two lesbos." We laughed. At least I thought he was joking, because next he was like, "Kiss again." To clarify, he was drunk, but he was looking at us interestingly, like he was getting turned on. I told him to back off and he was being a creep. He became a little mad and said he was just having fun. I told him no, he was being a perverted creep. Here he apologized and said he was just horsing around, and I should expect people to crack jokes at us kissing one another. I didn't accept his apology and told him he should tell God he's sorry for being a creep, therefore hurting his feelings, and now he won't talk to me.
Yeah, what? Not the asshole, bro. Dude was horny on main. What? Like, dude was literally horny on main. You can't be horny on main.
Dude was like... He was like... He saw them go... and he was like...
He was like...
Dude's literally Glenn Quagmire.
Like, no, that's just a pervert. You can't just sexualize people in front of them. I mean, you shouldn't sexualize people in general, but in front of them? That is crazy.
Hey, depends on the time and the place. You can sexualize them sometimes.
Yeah.
You, like, I sexualize all the time because I...
Yeah, exactly. Like the homies.
You're scrumptious.
Always. Yeah, the homies always. They always.
But she not your homie, bro.
Yeah, it's like this. Just basically a random ass person.
Yeah. So kiss again.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I don't know. That definitely he's the asshole for sure. And like he just reminds me of like the people who like this kind of annoys me is like the I've seen it recently with like a friend group. It's like people who sexualize like bisexual girls. Not even saying that she's like bisexual or anything. It's like she just greets her friends by kissing them or whatever. But like those dudes who are like, "Oh, you're bi, so how about a threesome?"
Yeah.
Like it's always like, dude, why are you?
You're sexualizing somebody's sexuality.
Yeah,
that's kind of weird. You're fetishizing.
Yeah, exactly. And like in my context, the person was talking about like basically hating on gay people, and then a person whom I've taken interest in was like, well, what if they're bi? Because I mean, she is. And he's like, oh, well, then it's hot. Like if it's or what if it's a girl that's bi? She said, and he's like, oh, then it's hot. And I was saying, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
So weird. So weird.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that shit's just weird.
Girls kissing. Lesbian girls and like bisexual girls are so oddly fetishized, dude. And it's like that dude shows it.
Yeah, it's just that idea of like wanting what you can't have. Or...
Dude, I see two black guys kissing, and I'm like, oh. But like two girls, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's like Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't care. The picture of the two black guys kissing.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
I'm like, damn. That's got me feeling some type of way.
Yeah, I feel like that one's kind of the consensus is not the asshole.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Are you on controversial or are you just looking?
No, I'm just looking.
All right, I'm gonna look at controversial all time. See how far back
Yeah.
these guys go.
I do have another one.
What's up?
I got one.
Okay.
You ready for it?
I'm
Or
ready,
do you wanna
I'm ready.
find one first?
I'm ready.
Okay. Am I the asshole for embarrassing my brother in front of his whole family? I, 36 male, am married to a wonderful woman, 34 female. When we got married 8 years ago, I was making about 36,000 and she was making 230,000. So she's the breadwinner. Fast forward a year and we welcome a sweet baby girl. After her maternity leave was up, I took my vacation to stay with my baby. Well, I found out that being a dad and taking care of the house is 1,000 times better than working in a stressful office. We discussed it and I became a full stay-at-home dad. I like being a stay-at-home dad. I even enjoy keeping the house clean, cooking, taking care of the kids. There's 3 of them. Being involved in the mom groups, Little League, etc. The only person who seems to have a problem with things is my older brother, 44 male. I don't know how, but despite being raised by parents who are very much champions of equal rights, he grew up to be the embodiment of man provides and guides, woman makes home and follows, which is why he is a 2 times divorcee who has terrible relationships with his kids. For the past 7 years, he has been making jokes about me, trying to imply that I am less of a man because my wife earns money while I play little wife. I ignore him if I'm in the mood to or just shake my head at him. Well, my wife and I were drunk one time, and we came up with a bit of a naughty solution. He gives major vibes of being a prude, and is casually homophobic. So when he made a joke last Sunday along the lines that if you were married to a man, you would 100% be the bottom, I hit him with, funny you say that, I am a bottom. Wife really knows how to use a dildo and harness to make a man see the stars. He turned so red. Everyone kind of let out a shocked laugh, and he finally shut up. After a while, he said that he did not want to hear about what I do with my wife in our bedroom. I said if he keeps his comments to himself, I would have no reason to share. But today my mom called me to say that he refuses to attend Sunday dinner if I am there unless I apologize. I refuse to, and mom is now making me feel bad. Am I the asshole?
What do you do?
Yeah, he literally said, my wife pegs me. You're mad. Like, you want that. You're mad. Literally checkmated him.
So, yeah, he literally just... Someone implied that he's gay, and he's like, yeah, I love getting pegged.
Yeah.
How is that being an asshole?
That's not, yeah. He didn't do anything. He literally just shit on the guy. He outplayed him. Simply outplayed.
He beat him he didn't even, like, roast him or anything. He just beat him in his own game.
Yeah, he did not. He said literally nothing bad about the brother. Nothing bad about anybody. He just said, I like to get back. You can say that.
His brother's like,
say that.
I refuse to go to family dinner if he's there.
Yeah. Like, sorry, you just got shit on, bro. Like, you wish you could be a stay-at-home dad that gets pegged.
No,
You're mad.
You wish you could get pegged by a man.
Yeah, you're mad that I have a good relationship with my wife where I can be a stay-at-home dad and get pegged by her, and you're a fucking double divorcee with kids who hate him.
I feel like
you're mad.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like homophobia is like a horseshoe.
Yeah.
You know, like the horseshoe chart. I'll draw it out here, or like the omega sign or whatever. It's like the like that's homophobic. Yeah. That's being gay. It's they're the closest together. Dude might be gay. He might be gay.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of homophobic people are just simply scared of the way they feel.
They just see guys sometimes and like,
they're like, oh, this
It's like, bro, I get it. I see Henry Cavill, and I get turned on too. That just reminds me of a video I saw. It was like a clip of Euphoria, right? It was like when my girlfriend tells Henry Cavill that I'm straight when we meet him, and it's Kathy.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
I don't even know why she would say that.
Yeah, I don't even know why she would say that. I saw that one. That one's good.
It's like, and like the thing that really gets me is like the fact that he's 44. Kind of, he's rooted in homophobia at that point. But like, there's still people that are like our age that are like that. It's like,
Yeah, there's plenty.
It's like, do you see how much culture is changing? Like, so many dudes are flirting and other dudes and calling other dudes hot.
Yeah, it's like, it's weird to be mad about that.
It is. It is really. It's like, all right, why are you so upset about? Like, why are you so worried about other people, like what they do with their partner?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Now, if the partner
like,
is,
you know, care?
A minor, then it's something that it's like,
yeah,
you might want to get involved. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like, who cares? Like,
but it's like they're obviously happy. It's like, why? Who cares? Just let them do the thing.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't read it, but this is an interesting one. It's in the controversial. It's from 90 days ago. Okay. Am I the asshole for announcing my pregnancy at my brother's wedding?
Oh.
Jesus, man. Okay, so the reason I put... The wedding is in quotations. The reason I put wedding in quotations is because my brother is gay, and in our country, same-sex marriages aren't approved yet. So this was more of a family party than anything. Not to mention, he's known the guy he's marrying for only a year, so I didn't really consider it as a real wedding. What?
Oh, okay. So off to a bad start, but
we are.
Keep going.
We are. I, 28 female, am pregnant of 3 months with my husband, 27 male, of 3 years. I only recently found out, and I thought we could use my brother's 23 male incoming wedding to announce it to my close family, as my parents, siblings, and even some of my cousins would be there. As I said, I thought this was more of a performative event, as I didn't think my brother would be upset over my announcement. I actually thought he would be glad that I chose his party to make my pregnancy known. However, he ended up being livid after I revealed my pregnancy, accusing me of not being able to make things about myself for one night in his life. I apologized and said I didn't know he took this event so seriously, but it only angered him more and made him kick me and my husband from his party. My husband and my parents agree that my brother overreacted, but my siblings all think I was a self-centered asshole and I should give him a proper apology this time. Even though I didn't see anything invalid with my first apology, I didn't think he'd be so mad over it. Am I the asshole? Yes!
Yes. Like, you literally are just saying that it's like, because it's not legal for gay people to marry, that their wedding isn't real still.
Yeah.
That's literally what you're saying, essentially.
How do we get 3 in a row that are kind of like invalidating gay people?
Yeah, literally.
And then they're all like, "Am I the asshole?" It's like, yes.
Like it's like low key homophobic, because it's like, this is your brother's wedding. Like, you could even do it like the next fucking day if everybody's like in town or shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But it's like just the day of, really.
It's
like, come on, you can wait.
Even if you think it's a performative event, it is something about him. It is even if it is a performative event, it's a performative event about him.
Yeah,
stay out of it.
It was just, yeah, and it was like she already is just being homophobic by just being like, it was basically just like a party. It was just like a party. It's not a real wedding. Like, she didn't treat the way her brother feels. Like, she didn't respect her brother at all.
Exactly.
In the way he feels. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, clearly, this is them trying to have the closest thing they can to a wedding in their country, and you're invalidating that, or you're trying to invalidate that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And try to, like, diminish it. It's like, yeah, you are the asshole. I wonder why that's controversial. I feel like it's not.
Yeah, it's like, even like looking at this, like, the last paragraph. My siblings think I was a self-centered asshole and I should give them a proper apology this time, even though I didn't see anything invalid in my first apology. Your first apology was, I didn't know you took this event so seriously.
It's passive aggressive, literally.
Yeah, it's like
she's like, this isn't a real marriage, you know.
I didn't know you
Like,
take this performative thing so seriously. I can't legally get married.
Yeah, the dude's like this. The dude is like, this is my wedding.
This is the closest I can get.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, fuck you. Like what? Like he's like, this isn't just a fake performance. This is literally all I can legally do.
Exactly. It's like I don't know. She definitely made it about her. I would be the way I see weddings is like. In my wedding, it wouldn't be my day, but it would definitely be my wife's day, you know, like my bride's day.
Or even like our day,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
But I'm saying, me personally, I would be more focused on her being happy about it than me being happy about it. And like,
exactly.
If someone did something like that and took away from my bride's day, I would kick them out. I would be like, you just ruined like the love of my life's day. I don't want you here.
Yeah, you're diminishing this person's day. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, like this is
you're diminishing my wife's day. Get the fuck out.
Like
leave.
Even it's like this is a milestone in our life.
If they try to pull that shit, they're out.
Yeah, it's like
they're out.
I'm gonna make sure to do that at your wedding. I'm gonna be like, ding ding ding. I have a small penis.
Like, you say I'm pregnant.
No, if I said I had a small penis, I feel like you just start going, just clapping.
That's my boy.
Me too. Have you ever seen the video of like? I don't know why that reminded me of like. It's like a skit of like a high school classroom. It's like the kid said he can't give his presentation. He's like, I have a boner. And he stands up and like every guy in class, like one at a time, is like, I have a boner.
I've seen that one. That one's good.
Every guy at a wedding, I have a small penis.
Yeah, no.
Definitely the asshole.
Yeah, if somebody pulled that,
I don't even like.
There's literally nobody that I would invite or that she would invite that would pull that shit. But if anybody did, out.
Yeah, I feel like that one. It's like there's not even a piece of me that's like not the asshole. It's like you're the asshole.
Yeah.
The only thing I can maybe give towards them is that getting kicked out is maybe a little much, but it's like I still understand it because I would do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I think that person's completely the asshole.
Yeah, I don't know how that's controversial.
Yeah, she's definitely in the wrong there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not even really up for debates. But yeah, I got one more, and then I'll let you take the floor again.
All right.
I just like the title. Am I the asshole for making a dad joke? Okay, nope.
I can guarantee it's someone with a dead dad.
Yeah, it might be. I'm pretty sure. Okay, note, my stepdaughter, Madeline, was about a year old when I married her mother, Jessica. Yep, Madeline's father died before she was born. Here we go. Okay, so yep. Okay, just wait. Madeline is currently 15, and she's rebelling for almost everything. She did something bad, so while picking her up, I set a punishment up for her. Then she said, "You're not my dad, I don't have to follow you." Honestly, I got a bit hurt from that, but I understand that she didn't mean it, and that she probably changed. I just replied, "I'm still your legal guardian for the next 3 years, and as long as you're in my house, you have to follow my rules." That happened about 2 days ago. So our family was going grocery shopping when Madeline said, "I'm hungry, I need food." I decided to be extremely cheeky and say, "Hi, hungry, I'm not your dad." My son just started to laugh uncontrollably. My daughter was just quiet with embarrassment, and my wife was berating me not to stoop down to her level. I honestly thought it was a funny dad joke, and my son agrees. So am I the asshole?
Ugh.
The top comment is "eesh," like unsure,
Mm-hmm.
like ESH. It's basically saying like yes and no. And he says, "But that was one hell of a joke, and I congratulate you for it."
Yeah.
Hi, hungry. I'm not your dad. Is
It's like
she kind of asked for
it's
it?
like
Like she
dude shot
kind
his
of
shot.
asked for it. Like she kind of asked for it. Like it's like yeah, like that is definitely a bad joke, but like she asked for it. You know what I mean? She literally said, "You're not my dad," and so he's like, I'm just gonna repeat that straight to you."
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's like yes and no.
Yeah, it's like
It it's like you're the asshole, but like
at least
like that's like all completely understandable.
yeah.
Like you're the asshole, but are you in the wrong? Not really.
Yeah.
Like you were justified to do that.
Yeah, it's
I
like
think
dude
that was
just
a fair joke.
you got Snippy back. It's like he just
Yeah,
it's kind of funny.
it is funny.
The door was there and it was wide open. All you had to do is
Like
just walk right in.
yeah, yeah. Like that was just a layup, bro. That was a clear lane layup. And you're expecting him. You're expecting him to pass that up, pass the ball there. Nah.
That's definitely you should sit down with her and apologize, but like
Yeah. Yeah, but God,
It's-
that's kind of funny.
it's not like that huge. It's not a big deal, but it's like he's being an asshole. But then again, it's like her dad is dead, so it's like it might be a big deal to her, and it's like that's why you need to. Like
Yeah.
how I feel about it is, if they were divorced, you're not the asshole. It's whatever. But the fact that he's dead is the big factor here, and that's why I feel like you'd
Yeah.
have to like sit down and be like, "I'm sorry."
Yeah, no, he definitely has to apologize. I think there's an update, so there could be a good ending. Let me read it. Okay, mini update. I'll probably give a full. He didn't give a full update later, but here's what happened so far. I go to my daughter's room after dinner, and we begin talking with her. Hey, I'm really sorry that I hurt you by the words I said, and I am really your dad. I changed your diapers, I met your boyfriends, and I plan on helping you through college. And plus, I'm legally your dad, so we're stuck together. But seriously, I'm going to love you like my daughter, even if you don't think I'm your dad. Then I hugged her. She did start to cry. I assume that's good. So yeah, he kind of went in and apologized and basically said, it's like, you're not my real child, but I love you and will treat you as you are. My only child. So it was good ending.
Yeah,
Dude just had to drop his joke.
yeah. He just saw it and he had to make it.
Yeah. I would say Ish on that too.
Yeah, that's a yeesh.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for calling my friend gay on a daily basis? Another homophobic one.
Okay, read it. Just yeah, get us down.
What is up? I just want to be like, what's up with these, dude? There's so many that are just. Oh my gosh! Every time me and my friend voice chat in Discord, I can't help but to call him gay, homosexual, gay.
What? Just hold on. Just repeat that line again one more time. Just repeat it one more time for me.
Every time me and my friend voice chat in Discord, I can't help but call him gay, homosexual, gay.
Dude, this has to be a troll. It's not real. There's zero chance it is real.
Dude, it's not meant as an insult. No shit. But he's closeted. I'm trying to help him cope with that fact. He's a fan of stand-up comedy, so I thought it'd be a good way to help him out. At first we had a few laughs over it, but now he gets extremely pissed whenever me and my friends call him gay. You know, he had a relationship with a friend's dad. But he doesn't know that. That only added fuel to the fire. However, some of the guys in our friend group found out about their relationship and now accuse him of various things that aren't true. He is gay, and he's especially sensitive to this particular topic because of his religious background. He's a former Muslim. Am I the asshole for trying to get him out of the closet through comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Like, how would that help at all?
Yeah.
But, like,
come on, dude.
Gay, homosexual, gay.
Gay. Like, you can't just say that, dude. Come on.
Oh man, I'm gonna make my Insta bio gay, homosexual, gay.
Yeah, you can't just...
Dude, that's funny.
You can't just drop the gay.
Okay, that's another one that it's like you are the asshole, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
You can't just say, if he joins the call, yo, what's up, gay?
Yo, gay, homosexual, gay.
Like,
I did find another one if you haven't found one yet.
yeah, I'm looking for something crazy, so you can do another.
Okay. I'm the asshole for telling my boyfriend to stop crying over nothing. We're off to a bad start. The way I feel about it is like, if someone's crying over something, it's not nothing to them.
Yeah.
It is something. And like sometimes a big thing can set off little things. Or like little things can be big things because of a big thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My female 26 boyfriend, male 24, had surgery done on his shoulder a week ago. He was discharged from the hospital day after surgery and came to my place so I could take care of him. 2 days after the surgery, he started waking up with nightmares and told me he remembered the surgery in excruciating detail and that he could feel everything. He keeps crying during these fits. Obviously, this is not possible, as how would he just suddenly recall this memory after a few days? I told him it was probably just anxiety. Did you say something?
No, I'm just saying this person's the asshole for sure.
Oh, yeah. I told him it's probably just anxiety and he needs to realize that he was completely sedated and did not feel the surgery. However, he keeps crying every single day and I'm getting sick of this attitude because I'm already doing so much to take care of him, yet he's moping around. I told him to stop crying over this imaged experience today at breakfast, and he told me I was a jerk for saying that he imagined it. Am I the asshole? Yes.
I think that this is... Okay, she's definitely the asshole, but I don't think the boyfriend is innocent either. Like, I don't think that... Because at the end of the day, it is kind of like imaginary PTSD. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And, like, he definitely needs to get that checked out. He can't just be like, oh, I just had surgery, so, like, I'm not going to do chores anymore, or I'm not going to do whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. For, like, an imagined thing. But it's like, if there's some sort of, like, there's got to be some, like, deep-seated trauma there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Something, like, associated with, like, a fear of surgery. Or, like, a fear of, like, injury. You know what I mean? It's just, like, that's something, again, where it's, like, he needs to just get professional help, speak to, like, a therapist.
Yeah.
But, like, so I do think that he's definitely not innocent, but, yeah, you can't just be, like, shut the fuck up, stop crying.
True. Some of these comments are saying that, like, sometimes it's not incredibly unlikely for people to wake up during sedation. And also, sometimes the sedation doesn't fully numb things, so you can sit and feel it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or, like I said, if you have a fear of that, just thinking about that.
Yeah, she was right when she said it was probably anxiety.
Attacks. Yeah, like, that can give you anxiety attacks, for sure.
Yeah. The top comment is, you're the asshole. People can and do wake up during surgery. I woke up while having one of my wisdom teeth removed, and I was able to tell the surgeon word for word what he and the nurse were saying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's silly. She's the asshole.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And it's like, even if it is stress, he just had surgery.
Yeah.
And it's like, I do agree that he's not fully innocent. Well, I'm not going to say he's not fully innocent, because he could be, but it's like, it's something you need to keep an eye on, because, like, it could be a way to try to manipulate, but, like,
yeah,
it's like
that's what I'm saying. Like, the boyfriend is definitely, like, using it to his advantage, I think.
Oh, yeah.
by making her do everything. That's why I'm saying he's not innocent here.
Mm-hmm.
But like, she needs to like just talk to him about that and address it.
Yeah.
Rather than being like, you can't cry or you can't you can't feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely the asshole though.
Yeah, definitely the asshole. Okay. I do have one. I wanted to go to a different thing, just like a good story.
Mm-hmm.
So did you have one last one? Because I could end on this one, because it's just like a silly story.
Am I the asshole for wanting my girlfriend to be healthier?
Oh, okay.
Throwaway account, because my girlfriend is a Reddit user. Off to a great start. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I, 26 male, have a girlfriend, 22 female. She's a little chubby, and I'll always nag her to go to the gym and lose weight. She's on her last year in college and is doing 2 internships, and she doesn't have time and she doesn't have the energy to work out. But I think that's bullshit. She just doesn't want to.
Okay.
After months of insisting, she's started taking walks to quote-unquote exercise, but I think that's barely a workout, and she should do more if she wanted to achieve a healthy body. She got upset at me for not supporting her, but I was just being honest. This week we were chatting on Discord with a fellow friend of ours who's my workout buddy, and we told her again that she'd start working out to get a better shape. That she should start working out to get a better shape. She again gave the I don't have any energy excuse, and left the call when we told her she was just being lazy and could do it if she really wanted to. This friend and I both work out from home. It's all a matter of willpower. Her friends later messaged me and said I was being an asshole and I need to stop trying to mold my girlfriend into what I want. But I think it's just what's best for her. Now my girlfriend is mad at me for not answering my messages, and I think it's her friend's fault for talking crap, but they won't listen to me either. Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Yes.
You literally said she's a college student, is working 2 jobs, and that she's not doing enough for you. She's not doing enough. And that she's lazy. And it's like, yeah, like, you can promote healthiness. You can be like, yo, do you want to come to the gym with me? You know what I mean? You can be
Make it a gym day.
encouraging.
Exactly. Like,
yeah, you have to. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't force somebody to go to the gym or want to choose that lifestyle. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's like, if this person is like, it's not even that they aren't trying. It's not that they're just like a lazy person. Clearly, they're not a lazy person.
she even tried
You know what I
going
mean?
for walks and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is literally like trying to make whatever time, trying to get walks in between work, walks in between school. Like, she's clearly somebody that's a busy person, you know?
Yeah.
Like, 2 jobs in a relationship, that's a lot of
And
work.
college.
That's what I'm saying. That's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
It would be hard to fit in a good amount of like gym in that time. So it's like, if she wants her time off to rest, she's perfectly like reasonable to do that. And still, again, like in your time off, like a date night, yeah, be like, can we go to the gym? Or like, do you want to go to the gym with me? I would really enjoy that. Or like, do you want to go on a walk with me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can be positive. You don't have to just instantly be like, you're being lazy. Like, you're just a lazy fat piece of shit, pretty much.
It kind of falls in I know every guy does this ever, but it's like when girls are like, I have a headache, it's like, have you drank water?
I say it every single day, bro.
Have you drank?
Every single day I say
Have
that.
you drank water? Sometimes it's like you legit have to though.
Yeah. No, I have to do that like
I
every
saw a
day.
TikTok that was
lot.
like a girl. It's like all guys are the same, and she said that, and she started mouthing like as the guy said, "Do you drink water?" And the comments of the dudes were like, "All girls are the same. You all complain about this, and it's the same issue every time, and this result is always the same, and you don't do it." Like, drink water. No, iced coffee.
Or just literally like will drink 1 iced coffee for their entire day and drink nothing else. Like, they're outside all day and just drink only that, no water, no anything else. And they're like, I have a headache. I feel sick.
Oh.
It's like, you're dehydrated.
I wonder why.
You are dehydrated. Everybody stay hydrated. It's very important. Super easy to do.
Stay hydrated, guys. Don't do it. Don't stay hydrated. Die. Um,
Oh, I do have that story too.
but uh, I think that like promoting healthiness and also like he said she had a little like she was a little chubby, so it's like not a huge deal. You know what I mean? If she was like unhealthy, then then I definitely understand being like, hey, you are not in a healthy state right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, definitely not like go on a diet, Tubby, or anything like that. But like, we should go on
You
a
can
diet.
be, yeah. It's like you can be encouraging and helpful about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah. It's like try to make it a date. Try to cook her healthy meals. Try to do something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you can promote healthiness without turning negative. As soon as you turn it negative, now she's gonna resent it, and it's like now you ruined any chance for her to actually want to.
Instead
go
of something
to
to
the
do,
gym
it
or do
feels like a
anything.
chore.
Exactly.
Um.
Instead of being like, this is, oh wow, I'm out with my boyfriend, I'm having a good time. This is a date, right? We're doing this together. He's enjoying it. This is actually kind of fun. I might like this. Now it's like, well, now I fucking have to do it, or my boyfriend's not gonna love me. Like this.
That's
This
that's how your
sucks. Like,
girlfriend feels. She has to do it, or else
yeah,
you
she
won't
goes.
love
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm kidding. Never.
her. When I'm not around, you're always like, "Listen here, you piece of shit."
But that's the thing. It's like, yeah, for me, that's just like something we do,
Yeah.
and like it's kind of like a date. Yeah,
You can play that game.
yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like a date.
Bro,
You know
I'm
what I mean?
so happy. I haven't told you this. I hit 150 pounds again, bro. I'm so happy.
On bench.
No, like my weight.
Oh, wait, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Because of this right here, my belly.
Yeah, my belly is kind of big.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, when I scrunch over a little bit, it's got a
But
little bit
like,
of belly.
your
Still tight.
your
though.
cock is bigger, so like, you know what I mean.
True.
That thing is
7 feet. Yeah, 72 feet.
that thick. That's more like.
Yep.
It's more like this.
It'd be like the small intestine, the way I had to bunch it up, just so it
You
fits.
roll it up.
Yeah, I have to like scrungle it up in my pants, just so it fits.
Don't you hate it when you have to take it off and put it on the charger when you go to shower?
Yeah,
All right, what's
yeah.
your story?
I gotta stop. I gotta stop at the gas station, put some fuel in it.
Dude, it cost like $120 to fill that baby up.
Yeah, I don't run very good. All right, we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so it's a question post, and I'm gonna be reading the answer.
Okay.
So the question is, what is the laziest thing you've ever done? Okay. This guy says, late to the party, but this one is too good to pass up. I was once on a U.S. military ship, having breakfast in the wardroom, officer's lounge, when the operations officer walks in. The guy was the definition of not a morning person. He's still half asleep, bleary-eyed, basically a zombie with a bagel. He sits down across from me to eat his bagel and is just barely conscious. My back is to the outboard side of the ship, and the morning sun is blazing in one of the portholes, putting a big bright-ass circle of light right on his barely conscious face. He's squinting and chewing and basically just remembering how to be alive for today. It's painful to watch. But then the zombie operator stops chewing, slowly picks up the phone and dials the bridge. In his well-known, I'm totally still asleep voice, he says, "Hey, it's Ops, could you shift our bar pat?" "Yeah, 165, thanks," and puts the phone down. And then he just sits there squinting, waiting. And then ever so slowly, I realize that the big blazing spot of sun has begun to slide off the zombie's face and onto the wall behind him. After a moment, it clears his face, and he blinks slowly a few times, and the brilliant beauty of what I've just witnessed begins to overwhelm me. By ordering the bridge to adjust the ship's back and forth patrol by about 15 degrees, he's changed our course just enough to reposition the sun off of his face. He's literally just redirected thousands of tons of steels and hundreds of people so that he could get the sun out of his eyes while he eats his bagel. I am in awe. He slowly picks up his bagel, and for a moment I'm terrified at the thought that his own genius may escape him, that he may never appreciate the epic brilliance of his laziness, since he's not going to actually wake up for another hour. But between his next bite, he pauses, looks at me, and gives me the faintest sly grin before returning to gnaw slowly on his zombie bagel. Legendary.
What a hero!
Legendary. The dude is so sleepy, but he's such a fucking genius, and he knows it too. That he literally is like, yeah, I'm kind of one of the bosses. Yo, change course.
So,
yeah.
It's funny until another person that has that power does the exact same thing because the sun is suddenly in his eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, it just starts going back and forth.
Just start a war with hundreds of lives just going.
But it's like, dude, I can just imagine that. Like, that dude's just sitting there and he's like, this shit's fucking annoying. And he's like, I'm in charge. I can fix this. Yo, move. Yeah. I know the course we're on. Just change that shit a little bit.
Just change it.
Legendary.
Yeah, I gotta show you something. I realized you weren't on my stream last week, so I gotta show you. I gotta. Totally, this is totally a not promoting at all. This isn't me promoting. This is not a not subtle promotion. All right. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You see? Okay.
Hold on. Yes.
All right. We're just...
Check this out.
Hey, check this out. Dude, I was there when Crash was watching and he started just dying and then he clipped it. I do that like...
That game is goofy.
You ever played like GTA and done that? You're like, I'm gonna do this and it's gonna be so cool, and then the NPC just gets in the way.
Yeah. Yep. A car just swerves in front of you and fucks up your trick.
Yeah, it's like when you're gonna go off the ramp or whatever and the NPC just... Dude,
I'm trying to see if I can find another good one real quick.
I got you. We'll see if I can find another one.
Jeez, that's so fucking long.
Have you ever, what the fuck? What she sees when I'm about to eat that vajayjay. What? Oh, man. Dude. Oh my god. I
the
do have
poop
to,
knife story is good.
I did think of this one real quick. This one is definitely a people are assholes, though, because this is a thing that happened relatively recently. I can't remember if we talked about it. Did we talk about, I think her name was like Michaela Campino or something like that?
Oh, Miranda sings.
No. Not that.
Oh, not the ukulele girl?
No.
Oh.
Michaela Campino, it was she still is a TikToker. She disabled all her comments, though. And I think it was like her ex leaked her pictures. Or like in videos and stuff. And she is 16. And people have made it like their TikTok profile pictures and stuff, as they do. And it's like, they're like, I'm 13, it doesn't matter. I'm like, it's still illegal. It's still illegal, and you are literally publicly admitting to a crime. Like, I'm like, not only...
You can go to jail.
Exactly.
For a very long time.
Even if you couldn't, you are literally contributing to ruining a high schooler's life and her relationship with her parents.
Yeah.
Like, dude, people are assholes. Everyone sucks. But yeah, the
Yeah.
ukulele girl. The only thing I groomed is my cat. Have you
Yeah,
ever
same.
watched? Have you ever watched Always Sunny?
No.
No. Well, people clipped Danny DeVito after that, and he's like, "What if we made a song that was like, I don't diddle kids?" It's like that makes
Oh, I think I saw that
it's
one.
like makes me think that you diddled kids. I never feel more strongly about someone who's done something than if they make a song about how they haven't done something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you said you found another one though?
This is more of like I don't have to read the post, but it's more of a funny story. So basically, the guy posted right,
Yep.
and he says he's like, "Help me! My Reddit has turned all Spanish." He's like, "My tabs, my preferences, every button is in Spanish, and I don't know how to change it. I don't know how to fix it." And he's basically just going on and on about how he's tried everything, like going into Firefox settings, trying everything, clicking every tab, and he can't figure out how to switch it back to English. What the funny part is every single comment trying to tell the guy what to do is in Spanish. All of them. All of them.
That's
Literally every single comment is in Spanish.
what a genius.
Yeah.
No,
What is this one? Guy has never heard of a potato before.
I can't find any good, like, super good ones. Like, am I the asshole for driving my boyfriend's expensive car? Like, I don't care that much. Am I the asshole for expecting parents to watch their kids? What's that one?
I'm trying to find like one more good one to end on.
Yeah. English is not my first language. Apologies for any typos. Uh huh. Okay. I, 30 female, recently moved to a new city with my 30-pound female Staffordshire Bull Terrier. I didn't need to know that word vomit. Sky. Last night I took Sky to the park near our home so she could run around. Sky is playful and loves making new friends, but she's a big girl and can be intimidating to those not familiar with dogs, so she is well trained and obedient and comes when I call her name. There were not many people in the park last night, so I let Sky off her leash. As I said, she's a very obedient dog, and I've never had any issues before, but I guess she got a bit too excited in a new place, so she ran away and would not come back when I called her. I had chased her quite a long way. When I caught up with her and leashed her, a man who was sitting on a bench with two small girls, oh, my nose is itchy, maybe 4 and 6, asked me if I was the owner. I said yes. She said that Sky should be on a leash and muzzled, as she's a restricted breed, and she ran into one of his daughters, nearly knocking her over. I told him the Sky is very sweet and playful and would not hurt his child intentionally. He said he's sure I'm right and that he grew up around pit bulls, but I need to respect the law and the fact that not everybody likes dogs. He said his daughter was fine and is used to dogs, but another parent might be very angry about this. I felt like he was being condescending to me, so I asked him why his daughter was not being adequately supervised. He told me that his daughters were playing just a few feet from him, and Sky came around the corner so fast that nobody had time to react. He reiterated that his daughter was okay, but I still needed to obey the law. I still think that if he was supervising his kids properly, this wouldn't have happened. Why am I being blamed for his lack of parenting skills? I don't see why I should have to muzzle my dog just because parents are lazy.
No, you're the asshole. Come on.
Yeah.
You can't let a dog off a leash. You just can't. I'm sorry.
I think you can
If there's no people
yeah.
around. Or if they're very well trained.
Which, I mean, she said that she typically is, but she must have gotten too excited about a new place. It's like, if it's a new place, keep her a leash. If it's a place you're familiar with, then yeah, sure.
Yeah. And it's like, at the end of the day, you are responsible for what your dog does. Mm-hmm. That dog is, legally speaking, your property.
Yeah. However...
And if it does harm somebody, you are at fault.
However, there are too many couch parents that just sit and don't really watch their kids. That is an issue. But that wasn't an issue here because
I do agree.
His kid was like right next to him. Was a few feet away.
It's literally like if you're sitting on a bench and your kids are playing at the park. You know what I mean? Like that's not you being a bad parent.
Yeah.
Like you're just chilling there.
Yeah. And it's like all he said was like he told her the law, which I mean I don't agree with. I don't think dogs should necessarily have to be, I mean leash sure, but not muzzled.
Yeah, I don't think that's the law though.
And but he said that like he was raised around pit bulls and stuff, and he didn't care that much, but other people might. So it's like, just be like, okay, I'm sorry, and just leave it. Like, yeah. I think she was being the asshole there.
Yeah. I have a good one to end on.
Juicy.
It's funny.
Okay.
It's really funny.
Okay.
So it's another comment to a question, right? Mm-hmm. So the question is, what is the worst thing someone has said to you during sex? Not me, but an old friend of mine. Really quiet, soft-spoken, polite guy. A total gentleman and a graduate student in the liberal arts. Also pretty inexperienced, tentative, and vanilla sexually. He's dating this really cool girl for maybe 2 months. She is much kinkier in bed. She floats the idea of dirty talk and apparently likes to be objectified from time to time. He's hesitant but wants to please her and doesn't dismiss the idea outright. Changes the subject and figures that they'll revisit the idea another time.
I'm getting secondhand embarrassment here already.
Yeah. Anyway, they have sex a few days later for the first time since the conversation, really going at it doggy style, and she tells him to dirty talk to her. He says he can't think of anything to say, so he says nothing, and she then repeats the request. But the second time, she is not fucking requesting, but demanding it. He comes up with, yeah, you like that, you fucking retard? He's never struck me as one for embellishment, so I believe him. He said that was it for sex that night, although they are still together 2 years later. You like that? You fucking retard.
Oh my god, man.
You see what I mean? That's a good one.
I can't.
That's a good one.
No, what he should have done is he should have gotten in her ear, bent over into her ear, and been like, gay, homosexual, gay.
Yeah, gay, homosexual, gay. You are gay, homosexual, gay.
You like that, you fucking retard.
Yeah. And it's like, I completely believe it, too.
Oh.
There's not a doubt in my mind that dude just panicked, and that's what he...
That was the first thing that popped into his head.
Yeah.
God, dude.
I completely believe that.
Dude, there's such, like, easy things to come up with, dude. Like, you can literally just say what's happening. Like, dude, when you like that, you fucking retard.
Yeah. I just thought it was hilarious.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
Good one to wrap it up.
It's fucking...
You like that?
That's gonna be my go-to. That's the go-to now. I want every male on Earth to all tell their partners, ask them if they like, be like, you like that, you fucking retard.
Yeah. It's quite silly.
It is rather siddly diddly. God, dude. All right. What do we talk about next week?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Because we still got a few weeks until preseason starts.
Yeah, I know we'll have. And then for a few weeks after that, too.
But, summer is the worst part of coming up with content.
Yeah, it's tougher.
All right. Well, regardless, we will figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get something.
Thank you for watching, listening to our siddly diddly stories.
Yeah. I hope you like it.
I hope you
I
guys
hope you guys liked it. You fucking.
I hope you like it, you fucking retards. All right. Bye, Craig.
Bye.